With inflation at a 40-year high and an economy that is growing at a sluggish pace, concerns about a recession are real. But it may be avoided if consumer spending continues to persist and if more workers enter the labor force, according to a forecast released by the Indiana University Kelley School of Business. So in this video, we are going to discuss worried about a 2023 recession. Things to do in the next. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. In California, the state is on the brink of a milestone, recovering all the jobs it lost during the pandemic-driven downturn and mass retirement. While many states have already reached full recovery, California still has a 47,300 job deficit. However, it's increasingly likely that the state's job count will be above water by the end of this year, according to the forecast. In the United States, inflation is moderating and may have peaked, but it won't decelerate rapidly. Expect price growth and interest rates to remain elevated in the near term. Consumer spending now accounts for the highest share of U.S. GDP since 2006. This consumption is also apparent in the rapidly growing U.S. trade deficit, which accounts for the largest share of GDP since the run-up to the Great Recession. In the U.S., the housing market is another major driver of inflation, with rents and mortgage rates soaring amid a national housing shortage that numbers in the millions of homes, according to various studies and commercial estimates. Shelter costs count for more than 30% of the Consumer Price Index and about 40% of core inflation, which removes the volatile categories of energy and food. Core inflation rose 0.6% in both September and August and is up 6.6% on the year, the same as last month. Cutting costs like streaming subscriptions can lead to small and worthwhile savings, but expenses such as these nonetheless pale in comparison with the core drains on your finances. The cost of running a car is usually higher than it needs to be, Schneider said, and can be a key source of indebtedness for many. If there are two vehicles in your household, now might be the time to consider getting rid of one and joining a car-sharing club, buying a bicycle or scooter, taking public transport, or walking, Chen suggested. Emily Bellet, the founder of the educational finance site Vestbod and host of the Wallet podcast, tells people to scrutinize their spending habits. When we recognize what specific emotions drive our impulsive spending, we can then be more mindful about our decisions. When people feel less confident about their finances, they spend fewer dollars. People buy fewer cars, homes, appliances, clothes, and entertainment products. If consumers don't feel confident in their financial situation, they're likely to spend less, creating a self-perpetuating cycle. Access to capital becomes much more challenging during a recession, so financial planning becomes even more critical and has an outsized impact on your business. A recession can be an opportunity for businesses to grow. As consumers spend less money, there are fewer customers to buy from. This creates an opening for smaller businesses to take advantage of. However, knowing what you don't know about recessions is essential. You might think that you won't be affected by a recession because you're small, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Small businesses are often the ones hit hardest during recessions. The best way to protect yourself against a recession is to plan. If you wait until things start getting tough, it could be too late. And while you shouldn't panic, you want to ensure you're prepared for whatever happens next. Passive income streams are the holy grail for financial independence, but it takes a fair amount of groundwork to put them in place. Dropshipping. Acting as an intermediary between a supplier and customer's affiliate marketing, and earning advertising income from websites are some ways you can build passive income streams. Some people have bought vending machines and rented property. Unemployment in the Hoosier state will rise to between 4.1% and 5.5%. It would appear that for 2023, Indiana, as a manufacturing leader, will feel the pressure of the Federal Reserve tightening cycle and ultimately sustain a flat or relatively flat trajectory in terms of output while confronting a real possibility of shedding jobs, Brewer said. If inflation remains high for the next several months, Fed tightening will likely continue, demand for durable goods would continue to decelerate, and job losses in Indiana would likely become more severe. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.